20-year-old race car driver Natalie Decker is back in the Glass City for the Menards 200 at the Toledo Speedway this upcoming Sunday.
My first ARCA race I ever did was here at Toledo, so it kind of means a lot to come back here again and be here, and it kind of just reminds me of how I got started in the ARCA series, and it's awesome that I have the same car with the same team, the same crew chief, same sponsor, so I'm excited to be back here.
Not everyone wakes up one day and says they want to be a race car driver. For the Wisconsin native, it was snowmobiling that drew her eye to racing.
I started when I was 9 years old. I started in go-karts, and I kind of was growing up in a racing family. My dad owns a snowmobile racetrack in Wisconsin. So that's kind of how I got started in racing. And then we hired a crew chief a couple years ago. His name's Kyle Lasik. He used to work for Venturini Motorsports, and we said what should be our next step if we want to go to NASCAR one day. And he led us in this direction, and it's been the best thing ever.
Right now, Decker said she doesn't have time to go to college with her race schedule. So what does her daily routine look like?
For myself, it's a lot of I train in the gym every day, and you have to eat right. So I go to the shop and see what they're doing, get fitted in cars. You know, we drive to a lot of the races. So from North Carolina to here, that was 9 hours. So yesterday we drove 9 hours to come to the test, and then we go back home, and then 2 days later drive all the way back here for the race.
Decker is now based in North Carolina for training, while her family still lives in Wisconsin. However, they don't spare a minute of getting the chance to watch her race.
It's so cool because racing has always been a family thing. That's how it got started. Is when I was younger, we would travel together in the motorhome and go to all the races all summer long. That's what my summers were. And now I travel with a team and have my own team, and they come and travel in their motorhome with their dogs to come to all my races and support me. It's pretty cool.
This is Decker's first full season with ARCA, which means she could make a run for Rookie of the Year.
That's my goal since we signed on the full season, and to get Rookie of the Year is, just be consistent and have good finishes for every race.
Arguably the most well-known female driver in NASCAR is Danica Patrick, and you can bet Decker looks up to her.
Yeah, I look up to Danica. Her family and my family are very close, so her dad is almost like another dad to me. I swear he yells at me more than my own dad does sometimes.
Reporting for BCSN, I'm Danny Rogers.